9:39, a Rochester blues legend is tuning up for his final curtain call with his band tomorrow. Chris Beard has been treating the Flower City to his music for years, and now it's time for his farewell show.
Yeah, the Chris Beard Big Band's farewell show is happening tomorrow night at 75 Stutson Street. But before he takes the stage, we are thrilled to be joined by the legend himself in studio to talk about his legacy. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be here, guys. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I want to first, I want to dive into your history, but I want, for someone who's sitting there waiting to hear you play at 75 Stutson, what can audience members expect?
I don't want to give away too much, but,
okay.
but I can tell you it's going to be a great night. I have some fine musicians with me. This isn't even half of the musicianship that will be there tomorrow.
Wow.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, so.
When we say big band, it's a big band.
It's a big band.
It's a big band.
Yeah. I gave the girls a day off today. You know?
That's
I'm
nice
sure
of
they
you.
appreciate it. Tell us a little bit about what it's like to bring, blues music to stage, bring it to life on stage.
To me, it's the way that it's on how I express what it is that I do. And I like to do that because, people don't have the full understanding about blues and what a wide range of music that it is. Mm. People, they'll hear the word blues and they say, oh, I don't like that, that's that old man on the porch, with the acoustic guitar and all that, but it's much more than that. Mm-hmm. All music started from the blues. And what I do, my music is more of a modern blues. And my dad, who is where I first started with and learned, is that my dad's more traditional, the progression 1-4-5 and all that. Mine is more progressive. Mm-hmm. You can dance to it, you can shake it. You know what I mean?
That's what music's for.
Yeah, and I would like to say that I always say before I start, who says the blues can't be funky? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because what I do is.
What did your father think of your career? Because it runs in your DNA. It's in your blood, the music. What did your dad think of your take on blues?
He wasn't too fond of it.
No?
Well, I mean, he's proud of me and all of that. And my roots come from the Muddy Waters, the Howling Wolves, and Sun Houses and all people like that. And but as I grew up, I ventured out. Some of my father's friends that were around my house when I was coming up, like Albert King, Luther Allison, Mac and Tom Murphy, B.B. King and Buddy Guy and all these people, those are the guys that I geared to and that I adapted a lot of my style from. Mm. But when you hear me play, you hear some Joe Beard in there too, because it has to be in there. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because that's where I come from.
What was it like, finding your voice in a field where there are a lot of greats?
Well, this is what I say. I listen to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And I adapt some from everybody that I hear, and then I put me into it. Yeah. And that's where my style comes from.
I want to hear from some of the band members now, because, listen, I'm sure you are all great in your own right. Mm-hmm. But what is it like for you playing in this institution?
It's great. It's great. We got a nice camaraderie with all of us, and we just love playing with Chris.
Yeah.
We just love playing the blues.
How long?
Probably since I was 16.
Wow.
So
oh my goodness.
We're playing for a long time.
That's incredible. What is it like for you to play alongside him?
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, making the crowd move basically, and watching people dance and doing what we do on stage, because everything isn't written in stone. So we move with the crowd.
Is there any good piece of advice that you've learned from Mr. Beard over here?
keep practicing.
For a young musician at home who wants to, make a career out of this, what is your advice to them in addition to keep practicing? Because I'm sure that's advice that everyone has heard.
That's the most important thing. But my thing to young people, and any time a young person asks me, well, okay, who should I listen to? Who should I adapt a style from? I always send them to the masters. The people that came before me, I'm talking about the Albert Kings, the B.B. Kings, and the Freddie Kings, and Buddy Guy, and different people like that, because they the ones where it started.
Yeah.
So that's where you start at.
Do you consider yourself one of the greats? Because I'm going to tell you that you have an entire blues community who does. Do you see it, or do you still see yourself as, the kid musician cutting his teeth?
I'm still cutting my teeth. I'm still learning. I'm just going to share something briefly with you. A few years ago, I was in Chicago, and I was in Buddy Guy's club, Buddy Guy, Eric Clapton say he's the best blues guitar player in the world. I was in the club with him, and I was talking to him. And my first thing I'm saying to him, I says, listen, man, what are you doing hanging around this club? You make $8 million a year playing blues. You could be anywhere. He looked at me and said, how else am I supposed to get better unless I watch young cats like you? And for me, that floored me. That was humility for him, and that let me know that I needed to remain humble.
That's incredible.
And open to learn.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we are excited that you are here today. We don't want you to go anywhere, because when we come back on the other side of the break, we are getting a very special in-studio performance from Chris Beard, big band, right here in studio live.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it. We're back after this.
We are back now with more from blues legend Chris Beard. He and the band are getting ready to take the stage for one final time, his farewell show happening tomorrow night at 75 Stutson Street.
Before tomorrow's big show, he's going to be performing for us live in studio. What song can we expect from you? We waiting on a microphone?
It's about time.
It's about time. All right.
Do you need anything?
Yes, I need to sing out of this. Yeah. Okay.
All righty.
Perfect. We'll get out of your way. Take it away.
Oh no, I'm sick and tired of this mess, girl. I've been real good to you. I've done the very best I can. And what I need to tell you, baby, is it's truly about time. Peace, God bless. See you, take care. It's about time, baby, for me to make a change. It's about time, baby, for me to make a change. You've been doing me wrong for much too long. Say you want a good man that's gonna treat you right. Say you want a good man, woman that's gonna treat you right. Every time I look around, you wanna fuss and fight. About time, baby, my dear. Hard every day just to make you my pay. Work hard every day just to bring you my pay. Now you got the nerve to say you don't love me anyway. It's about time. Come here, guitar. much too long. You've been doing me wrong for much too long. About time, baby, got to make a change. About time, baby, got to make a change. Mr. John Tuck on the keyboards. Thank you so much.
Time now for our final thoughts here on Arc Rochester. We do want to, of course, hand it back over to Chris Beard, Big Band, for a final song. And that will do it for us here on Arc Rochester. Be sure to wake up with us again tomorrow morning at 4:57 over on 13 Wham ABC.
Yeah, and we'll have much more live local news for you coming up later today on 13 Wham News at midday with Steph and Mark. Have a great day. Take it away.
Thank you, guys. Yep. First time I laid eyes on you, I knew right away, girl, the things I could do for you. I offered to be there, standing by your side. This type of feeling I just can't hide. Now you're telling me that you're all alone.